Hello students! So, ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon ay ang real number system.
Pero ano nga ba ang real number at real number system?
So, the real number system is the set of numbers containing all of the rational and irrational numbers. So, rational numbers are whole numbers, integers, and the natural numbers. Moreover, the set of real numbers are all the numbers found on the number line. So, kahit anong number na matatagpuan natin sa number line ay maituturing na real number. So, tingnan din natin kung ano nga ba ang number line para mas madali nating malaman yung mga number na tinatawag natin na real numbers. Number line is the pictorial representation of numbers such as fractions, decimal, integers, and whole numbers laid out evenly on a straight horizontal line. So kung makikita nyo, this is what we call the number line o yung straight horizontal line. And yung mga number na yan na nasa baba ay yung tinatawag natin na real number. Tingnan nyo mabuti yung mga number na nasa baba dahil may kinalaman yan at meron silang mga kanya-kanyang katangian na nakapaloob sa real number system. Yan yung mga bumubuo sa real number system. So, simulan natin sa natural numbers. Natural numbers begin at 1 and increment to infinity. Natural numbers are also called decounting numbers. Ang mga natural numbers ay mga number na una nating na-encounter ng mga bata pa tayo. Nagbibilang tayo ng 1 to 100, ng 1 to 10, and tinatawag pala ito na natural numbers. So, natural number has the elements of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Moreover, natural numbers except 1 may either be prime or composite numbers. Kapag sinabi nating prime numbers, ang factor lang niya ay ang sarili niya at ang 1. Then, composite numbers ay merong 2 or more factors other than sarili niya at ang 1. So, ang mga examples ng prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. Dahil ang factor ng 2 ay 1 times 2, 3 is 1 times 3, 5 is 1 times 5, 7 is 1 times 7, and 11 is 1 times 11, and so on. Ang halimbawa naman ng mga composite numbers ay 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Dahil sa 4, meron tayong 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. Sa 6 naman, we have 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Kapag naman sa 8, we have 2 times 4 and 1 times 8, and so on. Ang sunod sa natural numbers ay ang tinatawag natin na whole numbers. Whole number is the union of 0 and the set of natural numbers. Kapag pala sinabi nating whole number, ito yung mga natural number na kasama naman si 0. So, in layman's term, whole number has the elements of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Tatandaan natin na kapag sinabi nating whole number, kasama dito si 0. And sa 0 nagsisimula. Next to the whole numbers is what we call the integers. Integers is the set of numbers comprises the set of negative and positive whole numbers with 0. So kapag sinabi nating integers, ito yung pinagsama-sama na positive and negative whole numbers and 0. Makikita nyo dito, before 0 we have the negative numbers. So negative 1, negative 2, and up to negative infinity. While after 0, we have the 1, 2, up to positive infinity. Kapag sa integers, meron tayong tinatawag na mga positive and negative numbers nga or negative and positive whole numbers. And yung mga positive whole numbers ay matatagpuan sa right side ng number line. And mga negative numbers naman ay matatagpuan sa left side ng number line. So, Miss Leane, ang 0 po ba ay positive or negative number? Hindi, wala sa dalawa. Dahil 0 is a neutral number. Wala siyang sign. And 0 is what it is. Wala siyang sign, hindi siya positive, and hindi siya negative. Next with the integers is the rational numbers. Rational numbers are numbers that can be expressed a ratio of two integers, where the divisor is not equal to 0. If a and b are integers and b is not equal to 0, therefore, a over b is a rational number. Kapag sinabi natin rational number, nasusulat natin siya into fraction form, na kung saan ang denominator ay hindi pwede maging 0. Moreover, every rational number can be written into fraction form or decimal form. Example number 1, so we have the fraction 1/4. We're going to convert or express it into decimal form. So we're going to divide 1 into 4. So 1 divided by 4 is 0 and 25 hundredths. Example number 2, we have 0 and 625 thousandths. So if we're going to convert it into fraction form, it will be 625 over 1000. Since 625 and 1000 are divisible into 125, we're going to divide 625 and 1000 into 125. 625 divided by 125 is equal to 5, and 1000 divided by 125 is equal to 8. Therefore, the fraction form of 0 and 625 thousandths is 5 over 8. And obviously, 5 over 8 is a rational number because
It expresses
the ratio of two integers, which are the 5 and the 8. So, these two examples, 0 and 25 hundredths and 0 and 625 thousandths, are what we call the terminating decimals. So, terminating decimals are decimals with finite or countable digits. So, kapag sinabi nating terminating decimal, ito yung mga nabibilang lang. Merong mga hangganan. Kumbaga, ito yung mga exact na mga decimal. So, ang example nga ng terminating decimal ay yung ang 0 and 25 hundredths, 0 and 625 thousandths, and 0 and 15 hundredths. So, tatandaan ninyo kapag terminating decimal ay natatapos siya or nabibilang. On the other hand, we have the other type of decimal, which is a repeating decimal. So, repeating decimals are infinite with repeating digits. So, ang kaibahan naman ng repeating decimal wala siyang katapusan at paulit-ulit yung mga sumusunod na number pagkatapos ng decimal point. For example, we have the fraction 2/3. If we're going to convert it into decimal form, we're going to divide 2 by 3. And the answer is 0.6666 and so on. So, mapapansin nyo, kaya nga repeating decimals nauulit, paulit-ulit yung number na sumunod sa decimal point. So, therefore, the fraction 2 over 3 is equals to 0.666 and so on. Maituturing na rational number ang mga repeating decimals dahil na-express pa rin naman siya into fraction form. At yung mga number na hindi natin na-express sa fraction form ay tinatawag natin na irrational numbers. Rational numbers is the set of numbers which cannot be expressed as a ratio of two integers. These are non-terminating and non-repeating. Madali lang natin malalaman ang isang number kung siya ay irrational kung wala siyang katapusan at walang pattern after the decimal point. So, ang example ng mga irrational number ay Euler's number. Ito yung symbol ng Euler's number, E. So, ang Euler's number ay may estimated na equivalent na 2.718281828 and so on. Also, we have the pi na may estimated na equivalent na 3.141592.654 and so on. So, Miss Leane, bakit po sa school yung pi 3.14 lang yung equivalent niya? Minsan nga po 3.1416. Ginagawa lang ito ng mga teachers ninyo para magkaroon kayo ng exact value ng equation na kino-compute ninyo. Kasi kapag hindi iyon binigyan ng exact value, mahihirapan kayo, walang katapusan or hindi kayo makakuha ng exact answer. So, In original, pi has the estimated of 3.1415, 92,654, and so on equivalent. And they are what we call the irrational numbers because they are non-terminating or walang katapusan, infinite, and non-repeating, walang repeating patterns, walang pattern na nauulit
after ng decimal point. To summarize, the real number system consists of rational and irrational numbers.
Rational number is the number that can be expressed into fraction. It consists of integers, which is the union of the negative and positive whole numbers and 0, with whole numbers, which is the union of the natural numbers and 0, and the natural numbers is the counting numbers. On the other hand, irrational numbers are the numbers that cannot be expressed into fraction form and non-terminating and non-repeating.
At dito na nga nagtatapos ang pag-aaral natin sa real number system. Sana ay nakatulong ako para mas maunawaan ninyo kung ano ito. At kung nagustuhan mo ang video na to, leave this a thumbs up and share it to your friends. Syempre, kung bago ka pa lang sa aking YouTube channel, huwag mong kalimutan mag-subscribe at i-click ang notification bell para updated ka sa mga susunod ko pang video about mathematics. Hanggang sa susunod na pagtuturo, bye students!